Welcome to Om Times TV, a division of Om Times Media and Broadcasting. "95% of our lives are run and created by our subconscious mind programming. Imagine if your subconscious mind is running many negative, disempowering, and self-sabotaging programs. How will that 95% of your life turn out to be? Would you like help to change your subconscious programming into something that works for you and set it to attract and create everything you desire? Join Tamra Oviatt in her show Metaprogramming and the Human Biocomputer here on Om Times, where she will connect to the source energy and change your subconscious programming by deleting your negative belief systems. Tamra is the founder of Sacred Activations, a subconscious metaprogramming modality that rewires your brain and shifts hundreds of your belief systems so you can break away from lack, pain, and suffering and take control of what you want to create in your life. Tamra has helped hundreds of thousands of people worldwide, and she is here to help you too. It's not about fighting what you don't want. It's about creating what you do want. And the only way to do that is to change and upgrade your subconscious programming. Let Tamra help you create magic in your world. Tune in every week at Metaprogramming and the Human Biocomputer.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Metaprogramming for the Human Biocomputer. This is Valentine's Day, and I have so many of you on live today. I'm so excited to connect with you. If you are watching this on another channel and you want to join into the live when we're recording this, we do this at 11 Central Time. And just join on my website. You will get the links to the show so that you can also join in live here. And today, Valentine's Day, what are we talking about? We're talking about love. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about frustrations in relationships and really how they mirror us. And make sure you stay till the end, because at the end of this broadcast, I will be running some sacred activations and deactivations to change belief systems within your subconscious programming so that you can automatically be much more in the flow with love, loving yourself, loving other people, allowing others to love you. I mean, it's all of that combined. And yeah, we're the creators of this, but we're also have all of these belief systems that we're wired into in the subconscious programming of the planet. And really the universe. I mean, we're universal now that we're in the fifth dimension. And a lot of these, well, the better belief systems really are coming in universal. But it's the collective consciousness belief systems really that run our lives so much. And we're not even aware of it. We're just acting out and doing things from our programming and in relationships. I mean, I'm now married and I was single for 24 years and I needed that time really to heal. And with sacred activations, it changed me so I could be in a loving relationship, because the man I married, I wasn't in love with. He loved me, but I didn't love him. I liked him, but I didn't love him. Why would I marry someone like that? I didn't really know when I did that, really what was going on. But I knew when I first kissed him, I was going to marry him. And I knew when I married him, I was going to divorce him. Isn't that weird? And yet I did it. Because I didn't feel worthy of love. I felt if it was somebody I really loved, I would lose them. So that investment in love, I couldn't do. I wasn't capable of it. As a matter of fact, I had a guy that I was totally in love with. We were together for 3 years and I broke up with him. I broke my heart. We're still friends today. And we tried to get together on and off over the years, but I always sabotaged it. And he really loved me. And I loved him. I sabotaged it because I loved him. Does that make sense? I mean, just saying all of this to you, I didn't really know what I was going to talk about today. I just knew it was going to be about love. But here, I guess it's about broken heart to start with, and our belief systems on how we break our own hearts. You know, I was reading a post on Facebook, a memory from like 4 or 5 years ago. It's, you know, I thought they broke my heart, but really I broke my own heart. Because when I look back at that relationship, I saw that I was a saboteur of it. He was a lovely guy. And later on, he just told me no. You know why? Because I kept hurting him, because I kept hurting myself. So how are you hurting? How are you hurting others? How are you not allowing others to love you? Really, that's what this is all about. And the work I did, I needed so I could be in the relationship now. And it was, the first year was difficult in my relationship now, because I still had a lot of things to work on to be able to be in the relationship. I almost left several times. And then I would go work on myself. It's like, okay, Tamra, this is a mirror. Why is he marrying this to you? And I would go work on myself, and it would get better. Now we get along great. I mean, we've always had an absolute blast together. And don't think all your belief systems have to be alike for you to be in a relationship, because they don't. We have some very opposite belief systems. And we've just decided to keep those off the table. We don't talk about them, you know, and some people were like, well, how are you with someone that has such different belief systems than you do? Well, because all these other belief system we have is right and cohesive. So we get along really well in so many different ways because of that. And that is strong. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, I'm all about energy healing. He's all about science, and it's kind of funny, but it also helps keep me grounded, you know. So those opposites are so good in so many ways, because me, I could totally off planet, you know. And so this has really taught me to be more on the planet. Carrie, your dog looks like he's having a lot of fun, or she. Anyways, thank you for joining me today. So really what we're going to be doing is working on love, so that a relationship you're in, you could have a better relationship. Now, some of the activations I'm going to run today, if you're in the wrong relationship, it might break you up. I've seen it happen. But I've also seen it make relationships much stronger, where people want to get out of a relationship, and then they receive these activations and their relationship heals. Because, you know, we're coming together with all this different stuff. We're coming together with all these different past lives and family belief systems and generational and, you know, collective, really, like I've been talking about. And also belief systems on how you're supposed to act in love, and how you're supposed to be as a man, how you're supposed to be as a woman. You know, I talked about this last week a little bit towards the end of the show, was damsel in distress. You know, the woman needs to be placed, she needs to be saved, and then the man's the hero, and then that way they have a bond. I used to play that. I used to not be in my power as a woman. As a matter of fact, the man I married, I wouldn't beat him at games. I wouldn't totally speak my mind. because I was afraid if I was who I truly was or in the power that I have within me, he wouldn't marry me. Isn't that silly? He's married now, I think 18 years now. And we have 2 kids together. So we're still friends. Him and his wife come over for Thanksgiving. And when I lived in the States, you know, we're all friends. And I'm thankful for all of those experiences. And I'm thankful for being where I'm at now. And if you're single, that's okay. You know, we're really going to work on loving yourself too, because it is about the relationship within. And the relationship within you is so important to have any other relationship, because a relationship isn't going to make things easier. A relationship is going to bring up your stuff. You know, so it's like people say, oh, let's have kids. That'll make it better. No, it won't. That'll bring up more stuff. But anyways, there's so many collective consciousness beliefs about this. Thank you, Leonard. Leonard's typing away, you know, soulmate, twin flame, codependency. We're definitely going to run those today. Does anybody have any questions or anything about love or something that they would like help with in this? In what we're talking about today? If you do, you can raise your hand and I'll unmute you. Everybody's just looking at me. Okay. We do have a call coming up, public-private session in a couple weeks. Actually, next week is Neil Donald Walsh. So make sure you're on early because we can only handle 500 people on at once. So make sure you're signed up and in early on the call if you guys want to join that one. Yeah, self-love. So come on, you guys, say something to me. All right. So I guess what we're going to do, oh, Dustin, thank you, honey. Here, I asked to unmute you. You got to unmute yourself.
Hi.
There you go. Hi.
I'm going through, I think my journey has to do with self-love, but not even just that, but maybe me being my actual self, like
Yeah.
me being my me, you know, my true identity, my true self, and peeling away everything that is not me. Because I feel like that's what I've been doing for 6 years, is just peeling away everything that is not me.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we could do some kind of activation that will peel away some more.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Because we hide ourselves. We're not truly who we are, completely and totally who we are, in so many different places. And because we don't feel safe. So we're also going to work on that safety, feeling safe within, because you guys, this is truly just a video game. And this is set up for us to learn, to grow from, and to intermingle with other masters on the planet. You know, there's so many of us here that are learning to love ourselves and to love each other. And that's really what it's all about. I mean, we talk about heaven on earth, you know, it comes from within us. It's all created from within us. Everything is inside of us. As a matter of fact, I was laying in bed this morning and I was talking, I'm all, what about this? What about that? And it's like, everything's inside. It's like, yeah, you're right. Everything is inside. So truly the whole universe, the whole world, all of our relationships, everything is within us. Everything is inside of us. So that's what this is all about, is connecting to everything inside of us and to ourselves. And really at this point, I really want to run some activations. But I'm feeling that we should probably take a break first. So I'm just going to tell you about some things coming up, and make sure you stay after the commercial break. And then that's when I'm really going to get in and I'm going to run some activations. Coming up, we've got practitioner training. We're also going to be posting, I do practitioner trainings in Japan too. And I'm going to start posting those times. So that way, because it's Japan time. So that way, if you're in Australia, the Philippines or anything, and you want to join that training, you can. depending on what time frame you're in. And then also I have training here in the United States. We start at, I don't know what time we start. I think it's 8 a.m. Pacific time, so 10 a.m. Central time is the practitioner training. We also have masters and mastering the masters coming up. We have tons of webinars coming up. This is all to help you shift your life, to get in alignment truly for who you are and to be in your power and to be able to create your heaven on earth right here and right now. So make sure you join in. We're going to do a commercial. We're going to come right back, and then I'm going to run a bunch of activations.
Om Times TV. Imagine becoming a super influencer. Reinvent yourself, invest in your brand, and then manifest your success with a robust spheric approach. Om Times Media and Broadcasting offers a unique and multifaceted way to become the spiritual and conscious influencer you deserve to be by putting your message across our powerful platform with its proven record of integrity and excellence. Through our produced shows, Om Times offers the opportunity to become a social media TV personality, a radio show host, an Om Times magazine columnist, and a syndicated podcaster, all in one shot. By live streaming your show on Om Times TV and broadcasting it across the extensive Om Times radio and TV networks, you become more than a host. You become an ambassador and a force for positive change. Om Times. Open yourself to the possibilities. Do you want to go deeper into sacred activations, which is a subconscious metaprogramming process? Tamra Oviatt is inviting you to visit her website at tamraoviatt.com to sign up and get lifetime access to free 7 activations that you can listen to anytime you want or as often as you need. If you like what Tamra does and like to incorporate sacred activations into your life, she also offers live webinars, masterclasses, and practitioners training to further support your healing, manifestations, and expansion. There are hundreds of activations on her website that address different aspects of your life: money, health, relationships, intuitive abilities, and more. Head over to her website at tamraoviatt.com and experience the magic of sacred activations. Thank you for listening.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I'm glad you stuck around. Let's do some activations. One of them really is clear your ex's energy, broken heart, heartstrings, anger and resentment, healthy boundaries. So let's start there. And if you're new to me and what I do, while I do these, I connect to source energy. And while I run these activations, I'm going to be silent and I'm probably going to sway a little bit. It's the energy. I try not to sway, but when I look at the replays, I always see my body moving around. The energy is really powerful. It's going to shift you right away, and it's going to keep working with you for days, even months, elevating your energy and clearing things out, and things will just get better and better and better. Some of you might get knocked out for a couple days from this energy, and it can be normal. So I just wanted to let you know that, but just trust the process. Things get better and you get huge shifts. Yeah, self-judgment, absolutely. So let's start with anger and resentment, broken heart, clear your ex's energy, soulmate, damsel in distress. Yeah, toxic relationships. If you're afraid of love and you don't feel you deserve love, you are gonna attract toxic relationships. So soulmate activation will help you do that, to change that so that you can attract the right partner. Okay, because we attract really what we feel like we deserve, and it's a mirror, and for things for us to heal and to look at. That's what relationships are all about, and of course partnerships. So let's get started. Self-compassion, that's a good one too. So I'm going to connect to source energy. I'm going to close my eyes. You're welcome to close your eyes. To me, it's the best way to do that. There's nothing to do. Just close your eyes and relax and let the energy do the work. Okay. So here we go. Past system relationships, family constellations. Damsel in distress. broken heart. Self-forgiveness. Self-love. Self-acceptance. Inner twin flame. Sorrow, sadness. Codependency. I am worthy. Any ways you don't feel you're worthy, let's let that go right now. Hey, bring your energy into Mother Earth. Thank you, Debs. I was reading the comments, just ground into Mother Earth for a few minutes. I was reading in the comments. Thank you, Debs. I've been nominated as a healer on Omni Awards. So if you guys can, please vote for me. I would absolutely love to win. I think that'd really be helpful for the modality and bringing more people to help shift lives. I mean, where else can you go change thousands of belief systems within a few minutes, and that it continues to work with you? I don't know, but I'm thankful we can do it here. And every time I do this, I change too. So thank you for showing up. You're helping me become a better person. And I'm thankful to help you become a better you and more in your power. Also, next week, Neil Donald Walsh's schedule says we can't do this until later. So this will be 3 hours later. I mean, it's Neil Donald Walsh. Of course, we work with his schedule. I'm so looking forward to talking to him. I've listened to a lot of his books on tape. And they're so full of information. They're so fantastic. You guys, thank you so much for today. We did like 15, 20 activations. So this is around love. This is around relationships. This is around relationships with you. This is for you and your partners, if you have one, or allowing you to become into a partnership if that's something you desire to do. Just allow this to keep shifting. Somebody I worked with him like a month ago, and then I saw him last week, and he's now dating this lovely lady. And it's so cool to see that happen. It's just so beautiful. He's an in-person person I get to see. So it's really nice to see those shifts. I had another friend here locally that he was going to leave his wife, and I worked with him, and they're doing great. So let me know your story. I don't know unless you share with me. We do send out a testimonial page where you guys can share what's going on with you. And I read every single one of them, and it means so much to me. So I really appreciate you sharing. And if you do get shifts, share this with other people. You know, let them also help them get shifts. Although with just you doing this work and you receiving these activations, you'll notice that people all around you start to shift. In your workplace, they're different, and in your family, just even strangers coming up to you and talking to you. You just might find that all kinds of people just start falling in love with you because of your open heart and your beauty that you're shining. They're drawn to it. It's just a natural process of this. So, again, you know, days, weeks, even months, sometimes, you know, it's like 3 days from now is when you'll start really having the shifts happen. Sometimes it's about 3 weeks when things start really bubbling up and shifting. So just know it's the work, hang in there, trust the process. It's cool because it just does it for you. Okay. With what you received today. So again, next week is Neil Donald Walsh. I've got a webinar coming up. God, I've got so many webinars coming up. I've got nanobites, I've got brain imbalance, heart health, practitioner trainings, all kinds of things. I can't even name them all. I should get really good at this, like most people are, and they have a list plowed to their monitor. I don't. I just kind of go with it. So check out my website if that's something that you're drawn to. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm going to go ahead and unmute Bitten now. Bitten's going through some things, and so stay tuned because you'll also receive the healing that Bitten's going to receive here. So we have more healing. We have more shifts coming. So can you unmute yourself, honey?
Yep.
There you go. Hi.
Hi.
So what's going on?
I have no idea. I am I'm almost vomiting. I have no appetite. I feel lost in space. No, not in space. I am dealing with so many pains in my body, and it all is
All coming up at once.
yeah.
You're at a center for a rehab center, right? For
Yeah.
for your knee or something from your knee surgery. Where are you at?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're such an empath. I got last night when you sent me a message that you're picking up all the energy from everybody else that stayed in that room, and that you're picking up on everybody's stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, Betten is a beautiful healer. I call her the unicorn mama. She works with unicorns. I met her in Glastonbury, England in 2017. We were neighbors. And we've been friends ever since. Absolutely lovely. So Benton, really what I'm getting is you're just picking up on everybody's stuff. Plus you just went through practitioners training. So you've got all that coming up. So that's what I really think what's going on. So I definitely want to do universal light language. I mean, universal life's grid around you to protect you. And we're also going to clear your body from everybody else's stuff. Okay. So that empath thing, you guys, I used to pick up energy all the time from other people. I mean, if somebody had pains or anything in their body, I would feel it in mine. If somebody was talking about me, I heard it. I knew somebody was talking about me. And it used to really affect me. And then when I did the universal life's grid activation, really even before sacred activations, way back in like 2008, I think is when I did this, and it all stopped. And then I was going, well, God, I don't hear anything anymore. What's going on? Why is it silent? And then I said that within an hour, I started feeling and hearing everything again. And I went, okay, never mind. Okay, let's put that back. Because really it's none of our business what others are going through or what they're saying about us or anything like that. That's their journey. It's not ours, and we don't have to take it on. But as an empath, like so many of you, when you go in places that are, I mean, she's in a rehab facility because of her knee surgery to get back in. So there's a lot of pain in that room. And I really think you're picking all of that up. So let's let that go, okay? So anybody else, if you have any pain in your body, I want you just to focus in on that area, and we're going to do healing on that, okay? Also, Benton, I'm going to clear your room. The energy in your room, okay? Okay, I've cleared your bedroom. We're clearing your energy field. There was a lot of stuff you picked up. Okay, doing universal life grid. Also doing soul and balance. Everybody bring your energy into Mother Earth. Ground and connect into Mother Earth. How you doing, honey? Yeah. Go get some rest. You know how this works. It's late there. It's bedtime, isn't it?
Oh, it's 7 o'clock.
Oh, to me, that's bedtime. I'm done for the night. Maybe watch some TV or something. That's about it.
But can I stay in? I still have 10 more days here on rehab.
Are you getting help out of it?
I
If you
really
feel it's
don't.
helping you, I would stay. If you don't feel it's helping you, then go home. But if you're getting something out of it, I mean, they're teaching you a lot of exercises and stuff to help you with your knee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but at the moment I'm so exhausted
Yeah.
that I can't do anything. And I have been told to rest 5 times a day because my body is so wobbly.
Yeah. So if you want to go home, go home. But think about it overnight. And when your body tells you to rest 5 times a day, go rest. It's
Yeah.
it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Make sure you have some alone time. You know how to run the activations. You run the universal life grid every morning before you go out and join people.
Yeah.
And this is for you. So don't be taking on everybody else's stuff. You're probably out there healing everybody, right? Yeah, stop. This is your time.
Yeah.
This is for you.
I don't do the extra. I thought that I was focusing on myself, but I have picking up a lot of tears.
Yeah. Well, so universal life grid, you've got to keep that around you. It's an energy field, and before you know it, you don't need to say it anymore. It's just there and it stays there. But at the beginning, it's important to run it. And you being such an empath and such a beautiful heart, you're wanting to help everybody. You're not there to do that. You're there to help you. So put your energy inside you and not out there. Just like I got this morning when I was laying in bed. I don't know how many times I've heard this, but I'm asking questions, what about this? What about that? Blah, blah, blah. And I hear everything's inside, Tamra. It's like, yeah, I know. Okay, go inside. So go inside, focus on you, focus on your strength. I mean, I would love it if you can handle staying. I think it'd be really good for you. But if you're so overwhelmed that you can't and it's really affecting you, go home. Learn what exercises you need to do and go home. Otherwise, stay and do it because this is for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's really very interesting because the 2 first week of 4, delicious food, very high quality, and now after 2 weeks it's going downhill. Not good quality, food, and not only I can feel it and see it, we can all see, find what's going on here.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things
Okay.
happening.
Yeah. Everything's inside of you.
Yeah.
So if you're getting overwhelmed by everybody's energy, everything around you is going to go down. So focus on you, keeping your energy stable and strong and focused on you. And then you'll start enjoying the food again. Or maybe another cook will come in and start cooking or something. Shift,
I
you
hope
know what I
so.
mean? Yeah.
No, but it's amazing. I love chocolate. I can't eat any chocolate. I can't, I'm just
Yeah.
alert to every kind of food or treats or anything.
Yeah. Well, just stay as, as healthy as possible.
Yeah.
Just eat your fruits and veggies and some protein.
Yeah.
If you've gone through a lot, it's the easiest thing to digest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to say chocolate was a food group.
You used to say what?
Chocolate is a food group.
A food
Group. Like the pyramid, the one at the bottom is what you're supposed to eat the most of, and then the one at the top you're supposed to have a little bit of.
Yeah.
Well, chocolate was probably my second tier. Like, all right, I've had enough chocolate. I can't eat anything else. That would be a meal for me.
Yes, but it's I can't eat vegetables. I can't eat potatoes. I can't eat anything. It really is disgusting for me.
But okay, so just do a water fast for a couple days. It's okay.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, just do a water fast and drink some teas.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is about your healing. So don't worry about anybody else. This is for you.
Yeah.
And you're not used to making it all about you. So make this all about you. Yeah, Margaret says your body's upgrading to 5D. And sometimes when we go through those huge shifts, we feel like that. So I totally agree with you, Margaret. Yeah, so just eat very, very simple. Make this about you. I hope you stay. I'm here for you. But it's bitten time. So also ask yourself, why are you having such a hard time with bitten time? Work on that too. Yeah. All right, you guys, we are out of time. I will see you next week, and sending you guys lots and lots of love, and make it an absolutely beautiful day. And thank you, everybody. I get so excited when you're all on here with me. Thank you. Love you. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Make it a good one. Bye.